Hi, I'm FUNnBEER. I've been brewing beer and having fun doing it for over 20 years. Today, I'll guide you step by step through brewing your very own amber ale. We'll cover all the equipment and ingredients you'll need to craft a 5-gallon batch, so you can follow along and enjoy the fun in beer making. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I share new recipes every week. Let's dive in and get brewing. An amber ale often showcases flavors of caramel, toffee, and biscuit, derived from the use of medium to dark crystal malts. These malts give the beer its distinctive hue and add depth to its taste. Hops are present but usually play a supporting role, contributing subtle floral, citrus, or earthy notes that complement the malt-forward character. This style is popular for its smooth, medium-bodied texture and its adaptability, pairing well with a variety of foods or standing alone as a flavorful yet easy drinking option. An amber ale is a classic favorite, celebrated for its inviting balance and depth. First, we will start with the essential equipment you'll need to get started brewing. I've included links in the video description to the gear I personally use. Check them out for more details or to grab your own. First, a 7.5-gallon pot. For brewing a 5-gallon batch, I recommend using a 7.5-gallon pot. It's the perfect size, and the particular pot linked below is a game changer, as it comes with a built-in thermometer and a nozzle, making it super easy to keep track of the temperature and transfer your wort. Next, a fermenting bucket. You'll want to go slightly larger than 5 gallons, and the fermenting bucket linked below is a great choice. It even has gallon markings pre-drawn for easy measurement. Next, you'll need an airlock and a carboy bung. These are essential for the fermentation process, as they allow air to escape while preventing any from getting back in. Nylon mesh bags are an absolute must-have. They eliminate the hassle of straining the wort to remove hops and grains, making your brewing process so much easier. A big-ass spoon. Gotta have a big-ass spoon for stirring. Sanitizer. Sanitizing is non-negotiable. You'll be sanitizing everything. There's nothing worse than putting in all the effort, only to have your batch ruined by contamination. Keep it clean, and your beer will thank you. Heat source. While you can use your kitchen stove, I highly recommend an outdoor propane burner. It provides better heat control and frees up your kitchen for other tasks. Thermometer. Temperature control is crucial for brewing success. If you didn't opt for the recommended pot with a built-in thermometer, you'll need to get a separate one to monitor your temperatures accurately. Siphon. A siphon is essential for transferring the liquid from your pot to the fermenting bucket. Remember, 5 gallons of wort can be pretty heavy and tricky to manage without one. Hydrometer. While not absolutely necessary, it's a tool you'll want to have. Trust me, the first question people will ask when sampling your brew is, what's the alcohol percentage? Wort chiller. While not mandatory, it's a game changer. A wort chiller significantly speeds up the cooling process, helping you bring your wort to the ideal temperature quickly before pitching the yeast. Now let's talk ingredients. You can find everything you need at your local homebrew store. Just search homebrew store near me. Alternatively, you can order them online for added convenience. For the flavoring grains and malts, you'll need 15 pounds of 2-row malt, 6 ounces of Victory malt, 6 ounces of caramel malt, 3 ounces of Carapils Malt. For the hops, you'll need 0.75 ounces of Willamette hops, 1 ounce of East Kent Goldings hops. For the yeast, we will be using Lallemand Nottingham Yeast. Additionally, you'll need a Clarifier, Whirloc, just 1 tablet. All right, let's get brewing. First, fill your fermenting bucket with 5 gallons of water. If the bucket doesn't have a 5-gallon mark, go ahead and draw one with a permanent marker. Then continue filling to the rim and add 1 ounce of sanitizer. Now, if you're using liquid yeast, remove it from the fridge and allow it to warm to room temperature. For dry yeast, just rehydrate according to the packet instructions. Next, add 2 to 3 gallons of clean water to your pot. Remember, the cleaner the water, the better the beer will taste. So avoid using hose water. Place the pot on your heat source and turn on the heat. Now place all your flavoring grains and malt into a large nylon mesh bag. Submerge the bag into the heating water and steep for 30 minutes, ensuring the bag doesn't touch the bottom of the pot. If the water temperature reaches 170 degrees Fahrenheit, try to maintain it. If it rises above 170 degrees, reduce the heat or turn it off. Then let the grain steep until the full 30 minutes have passed. Once that's done, remove the grain bag and bring the water to a boil. Stay close to your pot as the wort boils. You'll notice foam rising, so be ready to adjust the heat. Once the foam settles, bring the heat back up and continue boiling. Now add your Willamette hops to a mesh bag and place it into the pot. Boil for 60 minutes. During the boil, sanitize everything that will come in contact with the beer after cooling, including the fermenting bucket, airlocks, thermometer, hydrometer, spoons, and any other utensils. A quick tip is to use the sanitizing solution from step 1. With 20 minutes left in the boil, remove your immersion wort chiller from the sanitizing solution. Rinse it with clean water and add it to the boiling wort. With 10 minutes left, add the East Kent Goldings hops to a mesh bag and place it into the pot. After 60 minutes, turn off the heat, remove the hops, and add a Whirloc Clarifier tablet. Cool your hot wort to 130 degrees Fahrenheit. You can use a wort chiller, or if you don't have one, cover the pot and run cool water over it or immerse the pot in an ice bath. While the wort is cooling, empty the sanitizing solution from the fermenting bucket and rinse it thoroughly with clean water. Add 2 gallons of cold, clean water to the fermenting bucket. When the wort reaches 130 degrees Fahrenheit or lower, transfer it to the fermenting bucket with the 2 gallons of cold water. Fill to the 5-gallon line with additional cold water. Stir well, cover with the lid, and allow it to cool further until it reaches 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the wort is at 70 to 80 degrees, take a sample for a hydrometer reading. But remember, do not return the sample back to the wort. Add the yeast to the wort. Cover the fermenting bucket with the lid, add water to the carboy bung, and place it in the lid or stopper. Store your fermenter in a cool, dark place with a room temperature between 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Fermentation should begin within 1 to 2 days and finish after about 7 days. Gently tap the fermenting bucket daily to release any trapped air. After 14 days, which includes 7 days of fermentation and 7 days of settling, your beer is ready to be bottled or kegged. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. If you try the recipe, leave a comment and let me know how it turned out. I share new recipes every week, so if there's a specific one you'd like to see next, drop your suggestion in the comments. This has been Brewing with FUNnBEER, beer made for good times.